Trump and his Secretary of Commerce, Howard Lutnick, are demonstrating to be some of the biggest communists we've seen in years. Trump has forced Intel to give 10% of the company's stock to the federal government. He has claimed 15% of the profits of NVIDIA for the sale of certain chips to China. His Secretary of Commerce, Nutwick or Ludwig or Lutnick, has said that the federal government is thinking of taking over the defense industry because they get 97% of their profits from the United States. So what the hell? They might as well take them over. Meanwhile, Trump's National Guard troops in Washington, D.C. are cleaning up parks. They're probably painting things, allegedly making it beautiful instead of doing what they were sent to do. This is a terrible waste of time and money. Meanwhile, Lutnick has said that the government is aiming to let in 600,000 Chinese students into our universities because if they don't do that, then the 15% of the bottom of the universities will go bankrupt. But this way, the Chinese can get into our top universities, and the bottom universities will take our students. The bizarreness of this thinking is beyond imagination. Meanwhile, because of Trump's tariffs, the following countries are not going to be sending mail to the United States because of the packages worth over $100 and $800 are going to have tariffs applied, and they don't know how to comply with this. But we have Austria, Australia, Denmark, France, Germany, India, Italy, Spain, let's see, who else? New Zealand, Singapore, Japan, South Korea, Sweden, and Thailand have announced that they're going to stop sending packages and mail to the United States. Meanwhile, continuing embarrassment to this country, Trump has sent 3 warships to Venezuela. Venezuela has now responded by putting some of its military fleet out in its waters to protect itself from the United States. Denmark has called in the U.S. Head of the U.S. Embassy to Denmark because they now have evidence that Trump and his people have been trying to subvert the government in Denmark and Denmark's control over Greenland. Meanwhile, the U.S. ambassador to Turkey was called onto the carpet in Turkey because he referred to their journalists as animals. So the beat goes on. Meanwhile, Trump and his pal Netanyahu are killing journalists in Gaza, trying to take over all that land and destroy the lives of 2.2 or 2.3 million people in Gaza, and Trump, notwithstanding all of his bold statements, does nothing about Russia continuing to attack the Ukrainians.